Hello, everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, best day of the week. This is Barbara, and we're starting off with some golden singing bell. Charging up the crystals, the cards, me and you. If you are new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. You think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, or the world. And then you choose a stack. This is stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. Each stack is hidden under a box because we are encouraging you to use your intuition. Each stack includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks. Today it's Heaven and Earth Tarot, Tarot of Dreams. And then we also have an Oracle deck, and that is the Chakra Reading Card deck. And it also contains a crystal. Each stack tells a story and hopefully resonates with whatever your idea, issue, or question is. And we highly encourage you to listen to the entire video or watch the entire video because there might be something in stack 3 that you weren't expecting, but that does pertain to you. Plus, I do a blessing at the end, and who doesn't need that? All right, let's get started. We'll jump right in. If you chose stack number 1, your stone is Gray Cat's Eye. Gray Cat's Eye, there you go. Meow. As a talisman, Cat's Eye helps its wearer to be emotionally stable. We should be planting this stuff everywhere. It can help fortify your spirit, protect you from astral attacks, and strengthen family ties. It will also make its wearer more strong-willed. I mean, just think about a cat. Right? Who's more strong-willed than a cat? If they want to knock something down off a shelf, they're going to do it, even if you tell them no. Actually, especially if you tell them no. It can help promote concentration. Therefore, it is recommended for students. It nurtures feelings of love and guards from infidelity. Physically, Cat's Eye aids with digestion troubles and is beneficial for people with hypertension as it can reduce blood pressure. It can be a mood regulator and can eliminate weariness and irritability. I mean, seriously, we should be putting these things everywhere. So that is your stone, Cat's Eye. And your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And we're going to start off with the Two of Swords. Now, today what I get from this Two of Swords is it's different than what I usually get. Today, this Two of Swords is, I just want you to, if you're not driving, look at the picture. She is holding her swords. She's at the ready, and she's got a blindfold on. And what I feel this time is my skills have increased so much, you can come at me even while I'm blindfolded. I don't need to physically see you because my third eye is so open. My senses are so sharp. I can hear better. I can feel the energy better. I don't need my physical eyes to see. And it's so funny because what just came to me is there's times at night where I'm trying to fall asleep and it's so bright in my room and I think, why are my eyes open? And then I realize my eyes are closed. So this is your abilities, your senses have sharpened swords, and you're more aware because your senses and abilities have increased, have been upgraded. I know my hearing has been upgraded. I can hear, actually everything is so super loud. Even my voice right now is super loud. We're all getting upgrades. The veil is being peeled away. Actually, different layers of veils are being peeled away. We are getting our senses heightened and our abilities heightened. And this is saying, I am more powerful than I've ever been in my life. I don't even need to see with these physical eyes. That is so cool because that's not the usual reading I get off this card. And also, just look at her. Like she's like, I'm very aware, but I'm at peace with this. I'm calm. I'm content. I got this. I'm confident. All right, your next card is from the Tarot of Dreams. Now, this deck has 4 extra cards, 1 extra card for each suit, and it is the Palace. The Palace is above the Queen and King. This would be the highest court card, basically, or card of suits. So you've got this card. We're confident. We've been upgraded. Our senses are heightened. And now we've got the Palace of Wands, or the Palace of Fire. This is passion. This is, I call the suit of fire the get her done suit. So this is bringing that passion into your home. You've got your senses heightened, and now your home needs to be heightened. And I feel like this is my home. You know, I have so many big crystals in my house that I should just call this the House of Fire. I mean, I have crystals in the bathrooms. You know, I mean, some people might say I have a problem. I don't think so. But my house just lights up, and that's kind of like this here. It's like you need, if you haven't done it already, you need to light up your house. That means just meditating and bringing in the light. It means using sound frequencies. It means crystals. It means attitude, an attitude of gratitude. I do a gratitude, I guess you'd call it a prayer, every morning and every night before I go to sleep. And I'm so grateful. This morning I was talking to the plumbing in the house and just saying, I'm so grateful for you. And that lights the house up. I tell the house I love it. I love this house. I don't put up with it. I love this house, and you know, I feel like maybe the house loves me back because I do what I can to put that passion, that emotion in. It's not just an inanimate object. If you think things are just inanimate objects, you don't get it. But cars can have a spirit. Houses can have a spirit. Pets can have a spirit, just like humans can have a spirit. So this is the life of your home. Light it up. Light it up, because your senses have been heightened. So you have the ability to do this. You can do it with humans. You can do it with your pets. You can do it with your home, your vehicle, whatever. Once you connect with the spirit of something, you can have a relationship with that something. And guess what? It's going to be a lot better, because you're not just treating it like an inanimate object. So light up your house with frequencies and energies. That's kind of cool. So then we get a card from the chakra reading deck, and we get card number 1. This is Mother Earth. Look at how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful card. I'm going to put that right there. Here we go. Let's see what the book says about card number 1. Earth Star Chakra. You have attracted this card into your life today to remind you to spend more time in nature. I know this is totally for me too. Life these days can be quite fast-paced and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, back to your core, back to your center. It's now time to reconnect to the flow of nature, where everything is in a constant state of harmony and balance. If you have been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it is definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take some time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. Now, my house is 132 years old, and it has the really cool original wood floors, and I'm standing barefoot on them. I have to do these videos barefoot so I can connect with the earth. Now, where I'm standing, there's no basement underneath me. If I move into the other room, there is, but under here, no, because this was added on later. And I just feel like my roots go down through the floor and right into the soil. So if you can't be outside, siren went by. If you can't be outside, at least stand on something natural like stone or wood and visualize the roots from your feet going all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. Okay? Because not everybody can be outside, and especially if it's a nasty storm, we don't want you outside anyway. The earth is a living, breathing being, and she is constantly offering an abundance of healing energies for you to connect to at any time. One of the things that I do is when I connect to the core of Mother Earth, I send love down to her. I visualize it in a package. It's all wrapped up with a pretty bow, and it's got a tag on it that says love, and I send it down, and usually within a few minutes, all of a sudden I get this feeling that washes over me that comes from my feet to the top of my head, and it's just like, I know it's Mama Earth, it's Gaia giving me this energy hug. And it is one of the most amazing feelings that you can feel. But you have to find your still point, you have to be quiet, and you have to shut out everything. Okay? You can't be concentrating on the 3D world. You have to concentrate on higher than that. So while we exist here on planet Earth, Mother Earth is our mother. She nurtures us, feeds us, supports us, grounds us, and protects us at all times. By connecting deeply with her, you will be open to receive her powerful qualities. The earth supports every single step you take in life and is always there to catch you when you fall. You are being encouraged right now to take a moment in nature and tune into her heartbeat as you feel the love that she has to offer. So, work with Mama Earth, light up your house with high frequency energy, and know that you've been upgraded and you've got this. You are way more powerful today, and as I'm saying this, I'm getting goosebumps everywhere. You are way more powerful today than you've ever been in your life. Use it for good. Use it for the highest and greatest good of all, not just humanity, but Mama Earth, all the animals, all the plants. This is seriously a call to basically help humanity. We've all, if you're listening to this, everybody listening to this has abilities and skills, and we're all being called to, I feel like it's a combination of rest right now, rest and also learning so that later we can teach or we know what to do. Okay? Whatever that means to you. All right, that was stack number 1. Stack number 2. Your stone is blue-green obsidian. Here we go. Blue-green obsidian. So this type of obsidian is from the Mount St. Helens area, and it can help support the throat chakra, aiding in communication, creativity, astral travel, and helping to open the aura. It is helpful for enhancing telepathic and psychic abilities, reading tarot cards, dowsing, or other forms of divination. By clearing the path of communication, this type of obsidian helps you to have a stronger connection to your own abilities in order to read a situation. Blue-green obsidian can also be used to aid speech therapy, art therapy, and Alzheimer's. So if you know somebody that has Alzheimer's, maybe you want to put one of these in a little bag, put it underneath their mattress, put it on their, if you're their caregiver, maybe put it on their person in a pocket somewhere, as long as nothing can happen to it. But that's a really good stone to help with communication. Okay? All right, let's see what the cards have to say. Your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot, and we get the 8 of Pentacles. I was just counting. I was like, wait, there's only 7, but there's one here on the ground. The Eight of Pentacles. 8 is a number of prosperity. Pentacles are prosperity. They're also known as the 8 of coins. This is the 8 of earth. This is very earthy. In stack number 1, I was talking about grounding yourself with Mama Earth, sending your roots down all the way to the core. This is sort of an affirmation of that. So this card in stack 2 is an affirmation of stack 1. But it's also, as you can see, he's got an anvil and he's making these pentacles. So what I'm feeling from this right now is you make your fortune. Whether you do it physically by physically making something, or you do it through manifestation. We all make our fortunes. I make my fortune, you make your fortune. And part of how, I used to teach a class on manifesting abundance. And a big part of having that fortune is your attitude. If you constantly believe you never have enough money, you will never have enough money. I mean, it doesn't get simpler than that. But if you say, I got more money than I know what to do with, and you start believing it, all of a sudden you do have more money than you know what to do with. And then your job is to go, okay, what am I going to do with this? How can I help serve the highest and greatest good of all? Maybe I take some classes so I can help people in maybe I can give them healings, or maybe I'm going to go to dental school and I can be a calming person in a dental office. There's so many ways to build your fortune, but you have to first start with attitude, okay? Attitude of gratitude and manifesting. And when you're manifesting for the highest and greatest good of all, you're way more apt to receive than if you're just manifesting solely for yourself. All right, so we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams. And we get the Queen of Wands, also known as the Queen of Fire. So we've got all these pentacles. We're building our own fortune. And then we've got the Queen of Fire. The Queen who, she is watching over her people. She has more than she knows what to do with. Really. So you can go from this 8 of Pentacles to the Queen card. Now, sex doesn't have anything to do with this. This is male or female. It doesn't matter. You get to be this level because of your attitude. Now, if all you did was marry a king because you're greedy, well, that's, karma is very fair. So I wouldn't do that. But if you work your way up and you have the attitude of, I got this. I am here for the highest and greatest good of all. I am here to help lots of people. Then you'll get there. So this first card, this 8 of Pentacles, is you building your fortune through gratitude and manifesting to get to this point. And then once you get to this point, you have to take care of your people. All right, we're going to add to that a card from the chakra reading deck. And we get card number 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. And it's funny because 6, if you go with the 666, it means don't worry about money. Don't worry about material things. And then here we are building our fortune. Don't worry about it. Just manifest it. I got way more money than I know what to do with. And then don't worry about it. And this is the card of listening. I love the artwork. It's really cool. So let's see what card number 24, listening, says. It's really interesting because I recently got an upgrade to my right ear. And it is so painful. It drives me crazy because everything is so super loud. And it literally hurts. So it's really interesting that we get this card. You have drawn this card today to let you know it's time to take note and listen. Messages and guidance come in many forms, and you are being asked to stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. You may have asked for a sign or some guidance recently. The answer will be revealed if you listen carefully. The most profound guidance comes from within, and it's time to start listening and trusting your own soul. Take some time to meditate and explore the silence in order to hear the powerful words of divine guidance coming from within you. Your angels and guides are also sharing their thoughts with you at this time. Answers may also come via songs, other people's conversations, or some other external source sharing this wisdom with you. Listen carefully to what is being presented to you at this time. This card can also suggest that you are not listening deep enough at present. And I just want to add that a lot of times we're not present. We act like we're listening, but really we're thinking about what we forgot to do yesterday and what we need to do today. And I need to stop at the store on the way home and we need to just be present in the moment. If I'm standing here doing a video, I should be present in the video. I should not be thinking at the same time about something else. It could be that someone is sharing how they feel or their perception of a situation, and you have not been listening with an open heart, which may be causing miscommunication, challenges, and conflict. Remember, people will always have different perceptions and experiences, and it is important to allow both sides of the story to be heard and expressed. Too many times people listen, and I'm doing listen in quotes, they listen just so they can talk. They're just waiting for their turn to talk. They're not actually listening to what the person is saying. And we need to really focus on paying attention to what that person's saying. Because sometimes what they're saying is for you. It's not for them. I've had that happen so many times. I've been on the receiving end and on the giving end. And sometimes as I'm talking to somebody else, I'm listening to my words and going, oh, wow, this is actually for me. I'm saying it to you, but you only asked the question to make me start talking. This answer is, it might be for you, but it's also for me. So we need to listen. And that means not just listen to others, but listen to ourselves. Listen to our higher self. Listen to our intuition. What's it saying? If it's saying to turn left instead of going straight today, you need to listen to that. Because what can happen is maybe there's an accident up there waiting to happen and you're going to be in it. But if you take a left, you'll miss it. So listen to your intuition, okay? That's your higher self guiding you. And a lot of times if you don't pay attention the first time, your higher self is going to have to smack you with a 2x4. I'm just saying. It's happened to me. All right, that was stack number 2. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is moonstone, and this pretty little apricot moonstone is the one that jumped out today. There can be rainbow moonstone, there can be black moonstone, and there can be these colored moonstones. And to me, these are softer. They definitely have a nurturing energy, more, to me, softer than the rainbow and the black moonstones. They're just a little bit more feminine. So moonstone is used by healers to stimulate the functioning of the pineal gland, that's your third eye, and balance internal hormone cycles with nature's rhythms. Moonstone is so good for young women just starting their cycles, women of all ages with their cycles, menopausal women. I mean, it's all about, like the card says, the nature's rhythms. It can help inner growth and strength. It is beneficial to men in opening the emotional self. Remember, every one of us on this planet has a sacred masculine energy and a sacred feminine energy. And our goal in this lifetime is to blend the two and be balanced. That does not mean that, I won't even get into the stuff that's out there right now. It doesn't mean that. It means energetically we should be balanced. So in other words, I can have a car that's pretty and I can also change the oil or a tire. So changing the oil or the tire, that's a masculine energy basically, but having the pretty car, that's the feminine energy. Okay? It means I can bring home the bacon and cook it in a pan. And if you don't know, that's from a song. Moonstone is an excellent stone to use in meditation to help you understand yourself and promote inspiration and bring success in love as well as business matters. And it is really powerful to use during a full moon. So keep that in mind. If there's something that you need to do during a full moon, have one of these. All right, Moonstone. Your first card is from the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I love this card. This is the Six of Wands. Now, it's interesting because I just asked for one card. Whoops, here we go. One card for myself this morning. And in a different deck. And I got the Six of Wands. And now here's the Six of Wands in stack number 3. This is the Victory card. See how this man is up on a horse and all the other people are standing, so he's above them. Now, this doesn't mean we are above other people. It just means I have risen above. It means I've been doing the work. It doesn't mean I'm better than all those people. It means I'm better than I was 3 weeks ago. I'm better than I was last year. I'm higher. I've been upgraded. I've been learning. I've been doing my homework. And I'm better than the person I was before. And there's no ego here. I mean, just looking at him, he's not riding through town with an ego. He's just riding through town like, I graduated. It's my graduation ceremony. I graduated. I'm at the next level. So there's some kind of victory here for you. That means you've been doing the homework. That means you've been upgraded. That means something. This is a general reading, so I don't know what that means for you, but it means something. Victory is here or it's on the way. Now we're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams. This is Major Arcana, card number 10, halfway through the Arcana, and it's the Wheel card. This is all about the cycles of life. Like, we get this Victory card first, and then it's a reminder that everything happens in cycles. So we do the homework, we get the victory. Then we get to the next level, and we got to do the homework so we can get the victory. Kind of like in a video game, you level up. That's what we are supposed to be doing in our lives. And as we level up, it's like another chapter in our lives. Oh, okay, you mastered this to the level that you want to do. All right, now what are you going to do? Way back in the day, I practiced martial arts, and interestingly, I went to the Renaissance Festival, and now I feel like I need to do that again. I need to get back into martial arts. It made my physical body feel so good to do that, and I've been doing yoga, and now I just feel like I need to take it to the next level, and that's kind of like this, where I did it years ago. Okay. Years ago. And now the cycles come back around and I need to pick it up again. Now, this can be, because this is a general reading, this can be anything for you, but you've leveled up here. You did the homework and you leveled up. Now there's a cycle. Okay, what's next? Okay, you got to here. What's the next thing? And then there's going to be a cycle for that. Just like in school, we're going to level up. And then we're going to start learning something new. And by the way, the day you stop learning, that's a sad day. You should be learning all the time. So, interestingly, from the chakra reading deck, we have card number 6, which is balance. And it's the yin yang symbol, which can also be about cycles. If you can just imagine this going around, it's just like this Wheel card. And now, Speaking of cycles, we have another ambulance going by. We're right here on Main Street, and we get sirens all day and all night. I pray for everybody that goes by. Okay, so this is all about cycles. You're leveling up. So let's see what card number 6, balance, is for you. Card number 6, balance. This is the root chakra. So the root chakra is safety, security, home. You have called this card into your awareness today as an indication that balance is required somewhere in your life. So interestingly, with these other 2 cards, we've leveled up and we're going to start this new cycle. But now they're saying there needs to be balance. Mastering balance is certainly a work in progress and a powerful master key to a more harmonious and enjoyable life. We live in a physical world of polarity with day and night, hot and cold, and the forces of nature are constantly working towards a state of balance in everything. And I was just talking about that before, where, there's masculine energy and a feminine energy inside of us, and we need to have that balance. Oh my goodness, I just hit the tripod. Sorry about that. Living a life of balance. Isn't that funny? I'm talking about balance and I almost fell over it, but I hit the tripod. Okay, there's no coincidences. Living a life of balance is the ultimate goal. When you can walk your path with no judgment and realize that everything has an opposite, life becomes less stressful and flows with ease and grace. You may have been feeling out of whack of late. Take a moment to see what is out of balance in your life. What have you been putting too much energy into or focusing on? Like, are you working too many hours? Are you focusing on work too much even when you're at home? If you've been putting too much energy and effort into something and feeling stuck, then it's time to let go and allow the natural flow of balance to take place. If you have been ignoring something and not giving it the attention it requires, now is the time to give it some love, some care, and some focus. It could be thoughts in your head, relationships, work, family, or a new project you're working on. Once you find where the balance is required, take action and positive steps to allow the natural flow to occur. So balance. You've achieved this victory. You've achieved this leveling up, this graduation. The next chapter of your life is starting, but let's do it with balance. So for someone like me, I'm a workaholic, and my house is attached to my business. So even when I'm, quote, at home, I tend to still be working. I can go in the shop anytime. I have stuff in my house that's for the shop. And, going forward, maybe I don't need to work, until I get sleepy at night. Maybe I could actually do something else. I am actually working on that. I'm all about doing what I enjoy, right? But sometimes I really, really enjoy making my dragons or making jewelry. So I'm going to do that. But what it means is, let's not put 100% into one thing. If all you're focused on is work, you need to have some joy. If all you're focused on is joy, you also need to work and have it be for the highest good of all. Now, maybe you find joy in your work. I do in a lot of my work. So to me, it's not work, it's joy. There is an inherent balance, like in my shop. But whatever you're doing, make sure that you have that joy. Make sure you have that balance. Make sure you're spending time out in nature or with your family or with your puppies and kitties and horses and whatever. But make sure you're finding some of that balance, because we need to have a balance of the masculine energies and the feminine energies. So that is stack number 3. All right. We're going to close out with some golden singing bell. And I just want to say thank you for watching or listening to my video. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you're worthy. I know you're worthy of all good things. And I know you deserve all good things. Now it's your job to know that. All right. Have a blessed day, my beautiful soul family. And thank you. I love you.